Welcome back to Village in Motion this Tuesday, October the 2nd. And for this segment of the show, we have the chaplain's service with us, and we're just very pleased to have Annie Smith and Miriam Gentle, and very glad to have you guys with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is going on besides all the religious things?
So much more. That and so much more for sure. Miriam, the flyers.
Well, October is a busy month, and we'll start with what's happening today.
Sounds good.
So we have, this afternoon, we have the movies in Village Square Theater at 1 o'clock. We'll have a movie presented by Pastoral Ministries, and it's Evan Almighty, which sounds like a really interesting movie, and with Steve Carell, and he's a funny guy, so I know it'll be a funny movie. And so that's this afternoon at 1 o'clock in the Village Square Theater.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
And other things? I know you got some other flyers with you.
I do. Annie will talk about some other activities.
Yep. Well, after Evan Almighty, and you've laughed your way through into October, on Thursday we have Faith, Grief, and Loss session. You know, and that's so important. Each month we have a session of that, and it's in the side chapel. It will be at 11 o'clock in the side chapel, and it's open to residents as well as staff. And those who come find it so meaningful to come express whatever losses or transitions of life that they may have experienced. Sometimes it's recent, and then sometimes it may be something that's been triggered again by seasonal changes. And certainly death is one of the major grief and loss topics that we talk about, but sometimes it can be just other transitions of life and loss of relationships and the ideal of what we thought life would be, you know, and so it's very important. And again, I think it's also important to know it is open to staff as well as to the residents.
You said the side chapel, and I'm going to plead ignorance here. What is the side chapel? I mean, I'm very familiar with what the chapel is. But what's actually the side chapel?
It's a small alcove
off to the right.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
And if you're standing in the front of the chapel looking towards the doors, it'll be on your left-hand side. So it's a little alcove.
Now I know what it is. When you said that's kind of, where's the side chapel?
Right there. Come into the chapel. But it is a group that has been meaningful, sort of support each other in it, you know, and we're there to kind of lead and guide and offer extra support to those who gather. But it's been well, I think, attended and benefited so many.
And with this time of year, so many people have anniversaries.
As we prepare to go into again those holiday seasons, a lot of things come up and triggers come up, and so we certainly offer that to the community to come out to that. This is actually the month of Pastoral Ministries Month, National Pastoral Ministries Month. So it's recognized throughout the world. And so Pastoral Ministries will have its own celebrations around that, our open house that we do annually. And it's a fun time to get to know Pastoral Ministries, the many facets of Pastoral Ministries, which is many, if you come down there to our suite, and for us to get to know more of the community as well.
Have you ever been down to our
I certainly have.
Okay.
and what you don't probably know is right next to Pastoral Ministries, you gave up a space so that resident council could have an office down there.
Yes, absolutely.
And it started with you.
We traded offices so that community resources could have an office down in Hunter's Crossing.
So, well, a lot of people have not been down to our offices and or don't know where they are.
I was going to say, why don't you tell everybody where they are?
Exactly. So Canterbury Square at the terrace level. So the same building where the chapel is, Canterbury Square, if you go all the way down to the T level, that's where our suites, our offices are.
And the T level is what opens up going into the covered garage.
Yes, exactly. So you may come in that way, or if you're coming from another location.
And the easiest way to get there is just head for the garage, and the last door on your left is a chapel.
Yes, you'll see a banner. It's smart, and we welcome people to come during our open house, which will be from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We'll have some refreshments, but mostly it's just a time to see who we are and what we do there, our offices, so that they know they can come back at any time and visit with us.
All right. And next?
Then we have coming up the Cancer Walk. The Cancer Prayer Walk. Again, has been an annual event that's been going on, and again, well attended. I think we've had over 100 people come out and walk at that. And it started as a breast cancer awareness walk, but it has certainly opened up to all forms of cancer. So we want to make sure that we have participation at that, and that's going to be October the 19th from 12 to 1 as well. The Cancer Prayer Walk.
Okay.
And the theme for that this year is finding strength in the struggle. So I think when you have gone through an ordeal, and others also, when you come together, there's that strength that you get from a group
Sounds
that's
good.
been through the same.
Right.
And the last one is the United Nations.
Right.
The flower.
Okay.
And that's on the Thursday, October 25th at 1 p.m. And we'll celebrate United Nations Day, and we'll have an interfaith concert and a dove release.
Yeah.
So that's always
And the
fun.
concert will be?
The concert will feature Mosaic Harmony,
At 1
which is a group that will that has been here before. So at 1 p.m. we'll have an interfaith concert and celebration of United Nations Day.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys are busy as always.
Always.
Always busy. And we're always welcome, right?
Oh,
Absolutely.
most definitely. Most
Okay.
definitely.
Please, yes.
Well, thank you also very, very much for coming and sharing all the wonderful things that go on in Pastoral Ministries, and the services that you guys provide is just absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.